quick, what I want to do is to remind you of kind of what Elijah Craig is. We're looking at 78% corn, 12% malted barley, 10% rye, all right? And these guys are sitting in barrels anywhere from 8, 9 to 10 years of age. Now, when you pick a barrel with me and with Heaven Hill, I really try to choose 3 very different barrels for you to try, okay? But 3 is your highest proof. 3 is
wow. I would have thought it was I'd have thought it was the lowest.
It's also your youngest. It's 8, but it's from Bernheim, so it's from the brick warehouses in Louisville. So those warehouses are usually 10 stories high. It came out of a 5th floor brick there, so it's 129.8 proof.
Wow.
Yeah. I think for a bourbon club, this one's perfect. It scratches the itch of having an unusual Bernheim barrel to begin with. It has that big old flavor. The finish is a bit soft, but that's okay. You know, I think it'd be really fun.
How many Bernheim warehouse picks make their way into the program?
Not many. Right now on my sheet, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, plus 3, 6, 9. So almost 20 barrels. And I just have 2 barrels from Bernheim.
So like 10%.
Yeah, less than that probably. I very rarely see Bernheim barrels. So anytime they're on my floor, I always open them up. I just think they're a lot of fun to play with, a lot of fun to pick from. They're just pretty unusual to begin with, but then you never know what you're going to get out of them too. They're brick. They have cement every 3 floors. They're cool. They're old. They're gritty.
Yeah. Turns out they taste pretty good too.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the barrel we selected?
Well, we're at one of the most classic distilleries in Kentucky, and it is one of the most classic flavor bombs of any bottle we've released thus far.
Oh, hey, Barrels for Hope. This is so cool. Everybody needs to do this whenever you get the opportunity. Make time. If you feel like you can't, make time. Our barrel is going to be so good, something so unique. Classic stuff, but yet with a twist. You're going to love it.
As usual, we picked another great one. So this is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Forget-Me-Not barrel. There's a story to the Forget-Me-Not you're going to want to hear all about. The flavor of this, the mouthfeel of this, is really, really special. It's like Reese's peanut butter cup in a glass. And it turns out we learned why. This is from the old brick Bernheim rickhouse, which only about 10% of single barrels come out of in the program that can even be picked. So the fact that we picked one blind is pretty cool, and that's a testament to the palates that are in the room. 128 proof, you're gonna love it. Can't wait for you to try it.
All right, guys, when we tasted through this was the 3rd barrel of the ones we were in, and when we went through the 1st and 2nd, they were fantastic, but when we got to the 3rd, I just wanted to pour more and more and more. You guys are gonna love this. This barrel is a problem in the absolute best way possible. It's sweet, it's delicious, it is beautiful. I would call this barrel a beautiful barrel of whiskey, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. A slight twist on the Founders from last year. We're going sweeter. We're going like caramel pie with like this like slightly charred crust. It's beautiful. You add in the Bernheim element. It's super cool. We got a very unique barrel coming your way very soon.
So what we picked is a really awesome bottle. It's not quite a typical ECBP profile. It made me think of peanut butter caramel pie on a crust that's almost overcooked but not quite, and it was delicious from the very beginning. The finish is a little bit different. You don't really like feel it all in your chest, but you feel it linger in your mouth, and it was all tingly on my tongue, and I think it is a fantastic and dangerous pour at 129.8 proof.